Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Let's Cakap.
Cakap. So what kind of purpose are we here today?
Glorious purpose.
That same
We
sums
have
about
a
it.
glorious purpose. We are burdened with glorious purpose.
Yes, it's all very green these days.
Yes,
So
yes.
you guys know what the glorious purpose is already, right? For this kind
We are
of
talking
things.
about the new Marvel TV show,
Oh,
Loki.
the best.
Yeah, which when it was advertised, it was actually kind of didn't know what to think of it.
I thought it was just a kind of a very normal villain backstory or after story kind of thing, but
Yeah.
actually it turned out
Yeah,
to be
actually
good.
turned out to be like, it's pretty good actually. From the advertising didn't help it actually.
Yeah.
But the show itself was really good.
That's on the PA. That's why.
That's on you, Disney, advertising the show properly.
I mean, they have a really like a very. You can't trust the trailers anymore. If it's good, then if it's bad, you'll never judge it from the trailers. You can just like, oh, there's a trailer for it.
And interestingly enough, though, it's not just like Loki traveling to different locations, as the trailer did imply.
Yeah.
It's a lot about what timeline shenanigans.
Yep. A lot of timeline shenanigans.
Yep. And they even talk about like what the Avengers time traveling everywhere. You
There's
expect it to pop in at some point.
there is so much in this show that
There's someone in a quantum suit.
I guess that's Loki. Well, in the show, everybody could be a Loki.
Thank you. Thanks.
Yep,
Scott
that's
Lang.
Loki for sure.
I think that's Scott Lang.
No, I do think that's Loki. Well, I'm gonna
Could
vote
be.
Loki for president then. I'm gonna vote
All right.
Loki for president.
Okay, so we got a surprise quantum realm visitor. Someone in a quantum suit. Could be Scott. Could be Loki, for all I know.
Yeah, Scott doesn't do that. He doesn't pass out badges. I think, that would be really weird of him. Well, this is a very good show of Loki because on the coming MCU, if you don't watch Loki, right, you won't understand anything at all. So it's like if you miss this
it
Loki, you
explains
lose everything.
a lot about what the MCU is going to be moving forward. It's sort of
Yeah.
like it's going to set the tone for phase 4, 5. I
Yeah.
don't know what phase we're on at this point.
And also, I heard a rumor that they are going to change MCU to MCM, which means like Marvel Cinematic Multiverse now.
Oh God.
So it was like, whoa. All
Okay.
right. There
So,
there will be spoilers. Okay. We had to say that in this review of Loki TV series, there is spoilers. So if you have anything that you do not want to hear, do not want to
Actually, I'm
know,
curious what
Just
that's what Scott sent
skip
us.
it. Okay.
Oh, hello. It's a cosmic cube. It's the Tesseract. Oh
And it
dear.
glows too.
Oh. All right. Let's you want to wish for something? Not yet, I guess.
Well, I want to teleport to the MCU then.
But let's just leave this on for now.
Yep.
Yeah, just leave it powered on for a bit.
That's kind of nice.
Yeah.
They have a lot of these in TVA.
Oh yes, some people use them as paperweights.
When I heard that, I was like, what?
Yeah.
You're using them as paperweights?
So let's get into the show proper. The show
Yep.
is about Loki,
Yep.
and it's from
On
it's
first
Loki.
episode.
It's not the Loki we know.
Hmm.
It's Loki from the
Avengers.
from Endgame. He teleports off, and he actually teleports himself to Mongolia, and then
Yep.
gets picked up by the people from the TVA.
Mm-hmm.
And what is the TVA? If you might explain to the audience, go. For those
Time
who don't know.
variance sort of
Authority.
things. So they
So-
were like guards that trying to protect the universe by going just one timeline. If any events happen out of that timeline, it causes a branch. And that is where you're gonna get detained by the TVA. So it was like Loki has already causing a branch out of it on the first episode. and
just
he
by
calls
you
it
know, just
yeah.
by escaping from the
He
Avengers.
should not
by
have
from the
escaped.
Avengers 2012 timeline.
Yes, so
Yeah.
he should not be escaping from that timeline.
And actually, they
He
actually do
survived.
explain how the timeline goes. They have this little
Yeah.
cartoon, sort of like the.
It's kind of cute. I
Yeah.
love that.
It's actually a reference to Mr. DNA from Jurassic Park.
Uh huh.
Which is pretty cool, you know, as a Jurassic Park reference in an MCU movie.
Paleontologist.
And
him on board.
you know, they do explain like what the timeline does and
Mhm.
everything, but it doesn't make sense to me a little bit because you know I think in Endgame, if you don't know,
Mhm.
I think the Ancient One when she's talking to the Hulk talks about like all those branches off
Yeah,
of the timeline and everything.
When you
So I'm
took
not sure how the
something
TVA
off.
deals with that, and also how Steve does his shenanigans in Endgame where he's just bouncing around, time traveling to places.
If you actually notice that in the several episodes, right, in the whole series, you won't find like Avengers kind of variant. It's like they don't mess with Avengers.
Because they only act with one path.
Yeah, one
They
path.
won't have very. I don't. Although probably we're gonna see the TVA handle this maybe in What If. But yeah, what's interesting is you know there's all these. If you go off a set path, you'll be pulled back and
Yes, and go
Yeah.
back to the main line.
sort of very like
Don't create branches.
because you know, and it shows that kind of sadly that there is this illusion of free will in the MCU.
It's like everyone's being
breaks.
kidnapped
Yeah.
and then being brainwashed, and then
And,
just to
yeah.
be there.
Everyone is just going to the set story, the set script that their life says they should go to. That the the authorities, I think
Yeah.
who those three people.
Hunters and everything. You have the
Yeah.
analyzers, analysts, everything.
So, yeah.
basically they're
Yeah,
brainwashed.
it's very meta thing actually. It's like
Yeah.
saying like you know like the character's sort of looking at like oh wow there are writers in this universe that give me this script that I should stay on
Yep,
and I shouldn't diverge from the script at all.
yep.
It's kind
They-
of scary in a
Yeah,
way. a little bit.
yeah. They have
Yeah.
the faith on the timekeepers. The timekeepers control everything. What it should have been
Yes.
done, what it should not be done. So
I
they're
feel
just
like they're
following
standing
orders.
they're standing in for the writers and the producers. I like to think so because like you know this it's basically like what if like a comic book character realized
Yep.
they're in a comic book.
Mhm.
You know, you have no purpose in life. You're just there to be a hero, so you can sell comics.
It really twisted the realities. Like some of the comics of Gwenpool, the unbelievable Gwenpool is like, are we a comic
Yeah.
strip or something like that? I shouldn't follow like the
And you know,
scripts.
and the first episode alone, I think it's very heartbreaking. You know, when Loki
cannot-
sees this and there's a desk full of this, and he realizes that for all of its power and all of Loki's
Yeah.
power, he's just this small, tiny, insignificant speck
Yeah,
in the
this
grand
kind
scheme of things. You know,
of universe.
like in the view of timekeepers, this is just a rock.
Yep, nothing more.
This tesseract, which is of immense power, it can grant any
Mhm.
wish. It's just a rock.
Yes, a paperweight.
Yeah. And when Loki realizes that, he's broken a bit, you know.
Yeah, he's kind of like he's discovered new things around. I mean,
Yeah.
on the first episode, we can see like what Marvel is trying to do is trying to bring Loki character back into the MCU after
Yeah.
they kill him. In the sudden change is so epic that it totally changed his character from
Yeah.
a villain to like
Yeah,
anti-hero
and then
to
the
hero
first couple
kind of thing.
episodes, until he meets female Loki.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, don't forget spoiler time.
Yeah.
So you know, and until he meets female, it's like a police drama. They're investigating things,
Yeah.
you know, trying to find out like, okay, how do these
Oh man.
variants keep escaping us and all that. You know, it's pretty cool.
I don't know. I had a crush on Sylvie right now.
And it's very it's very interesting direction they're going through because you know it's
Yeah,
expanding the MCU post Infinity Saga and dealing with a lot more of the cosmic stuff. You know, a couple episodes later they meet all the other variants of Loki.
Mm-hmm.
There's Kid Loki from the comic books. There's
Yep.
President Loki from the trailer, although he only shows up for like one episode.
That's the like a copy of himself. Ouch. That was the only Loki that was totally resembling Tom Hiddleston himself, which means it's like he's playing two characters.
And there's also one of the big surprises, you know, alligator Loki.
Yeah, alligator Loki, which is kind of cute.
Yes.
It was
He's-
just there
he's Loki,
like a
but-
pet.
He's Loki, but he's just a crocodile. And this is an alligator with a Loki
Yeah,
helmet.
even some Lokis don't believe is that a Loki or not. He is a Loki, and then they were like, he is a Loki.
Yeah, and also I think one of the best, sort of like references to the comic books, classic Loki.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, and he has the full comic book costume on with the underwear and the chainmail and the cape with the old classic horn helmet.
Yeah.
It's really cool actually seeing the comic book Loki and in live action.
He actually escaped
Yeah.
Thanos.
So
He's actually
and it's
escaped the
interesting that
big
this
titan.
comic book Loki is a good guy,
Yeah.
and also he's very old.
And we also not to mention that we got what Frog Thor. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
inside a jar.
in the comic book they're basically the same. He shares the same universe with Peter Porker, I think, Spider Ham.
Oh, so that's where the Spider-Verse one.
Marvel had this whole comic book line where it's just all the heroes were just animals.
That's kind of cute, but they
Yeah.
soon to be like get into the purge and everything. There's a lot of trust on board.
Yeah. And later they discovered that there's this being, I think the Alioth.
Yeah, the Alioth in the end of time, where you never know what's written in that one. So Alioth, he just eats whatever, comes into existence,
Then,
which is awesome.
Later in the last episode,
For all time, always. Oh, I love that.
and it reveals who's the new big villain of the MCU is gonna be.
Yeah.
It's Kang the Conqueror.
Yes, Kang the Conqueror. But actually, in this one, it's like a very twisting ending.
Apparently,
Actually, this Kang is actually a good Kang.
yeah, but
Yeah.
it's also gonna be like evil Kang.
There are so many Kangs, and then this Kang actually prevented all the evil Kangs to take over. That is the ending that was like, what? Twisting. He was guarding, the TVA was actually guarding the universe from spreading into a multiverse war. But Sylvie had some personal agendas with him because like she felt her whole life was stole away by this Kang, right? So she goes ahead, spoiler again, but spoiler town. She goes ahead and kills off the Kang,
The good Kang.
the good Kang. But the good Kang actually gave her a warning. If you kill me now, all the other Kangs are going to appear. So naturally, the all branches of timeline are going to come back. There's no more main timeline anymore. So without Sylvie, I don't think we're going to have the multiverse of madness. We do not going to have like Doctor Strange.
Or What If.
Yeah, what if everything? She started everything.
So I'm pretty sure
already.
like What If and Multiverse of Madness is gonna focus on the fallout of this.
Yeah,
Of the TVA's like
Definitely.
this collapse.
Yeah, collapsing, and everything changed in there already, and it's a big one. And luckily, they are going to release season 2.
And
So really cool.
this is actually ended up right. I'm wondering like this season, even before it ended, I already got a season 2 announcement.
Yeah.
But like WandaVision and Falcon Winter Soldier.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, like it's interesting that this got fast tracked so fast for season 2.
Yeah, this one is much more important than the previous two, the TV series, the Falcon and Winter Soldier. That's trying to bring back the Captain America kind of thing in there, and then WandaVision is just like something they want to experiment new
With the more
things.
mystic side of Marvel. So,
But Loki is
yeah.
totally different.
And then so there's big implications for the entire MCU based on just this one TV show.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
This is everything started from here. So if you don't watch the Loki, you're probably not going to understand what's going on in the next movies and all of them. It's kind of good, and Loki is now the best.
I'm actually I like the show a bit. It didn't impress me when the trailers first came out because like, what is this? It's another Loki TV show. But actually, when you actually see it, it's actually really good.
Oh yeah.
Especially all the supporting characters. I mean, I like Mobius.
I'm
played
hoping that
by-
he's getting his jet ski soon.
Because he's played by the always funny, always pretty cool actor Owen Wilson. I mean, I like the fact that Owen Wilson's getting work. I've always been a big fan of the guy.
He's very innocent in this movie. He's very
He's a
innocent.
pretty chill guy, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a beard.
Because in the
I love
comics,
that.
he's actually more of a
Stern guy.
more like a very like, oh, stop messing with the timeline. I want to arrest you. Oh, you know,
Wow.
yeah. He's much more like your stereotypical cop.
Yeah.
But this one, he's a nice guy.
Yeah, he puts his trust a lot into this Loki.
Mm.
And even though like there's like mistrust, distrust, and they got back together again, it's like a very broke up thing.
And well, Loki himself actually, this alternate Loki, I can say.
Mm-hmm.
I think what was his name? L1130. I think his variant number.
Yeah.
Surprisingly strong performance from Tom Hiddleston. I mean,
Oh,
I
yeah.
liked when he cried, like when he saw that his mom died because of what he did.
Mhm.
He actually like by mistake got his mom killed.
Yeah. He was
And,
actually trying to get Thor killed.
Yes, and then seeing Asgard get destroyed in Ragnarok,
Yeah.
and seeing their father die, and seeing that how he died in Endgame, in Infinity War, and
Mhm.
seeing Thor mourn over him. That's a
Mm.
pretty powerful scene, and Tom Hiddleston just reacts with his face,
Yeah.
just tears and just facial expressions, no lines. It's pretty cool.
Definitely improved
Yeah.
a lot from the old MCUs lah. If you watch back the Avengers, like the first one, I don't think that you can actually relate them together.
But
The
this is.
performance is
Yes. I mean,
greatly.
he got used to the character already, because when you first start out with the character,
Yeah, he
it's-
matured with the character. So the longer that you watch all these series, that you felt the mature changing is quite.
yeah, and surprisingly, Sylvie was pretty good in the show. Although I personally think that she should have been played by a different actress.
Really? I would
Yeah,
have
in the-
preferred Sofia Di Martino.
In the comic books, she's meant to be just a female Loki, but so she's just like Loki, black hair, but really long.
Okay.
And I was personally thought she should have been played by Katie McGrath. She
Okay.
fits the look, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know what Katie
But-
McGrath is? She's from Jurassic World, and she's also Morgana from Merlin, and she's also Lena Luthor in Supergirl, and she's a pretty great actress. Personally a big fan of her work.
Too much big movies, I guess.
Yeah,
That's
but,
why they
uh,
okay.
Yeah, but she did pull a good performance.
Oh.
Even though she did screw up the timeline in the end.
The first time she appeared, she gone into my heart straight. Like, this isn't about you. Yeah, I know. I want it about you. So yeah, definitely
Then they kiss in the
A
end.
plus. Oh yeah. Oh, I was like screaming internally. If you were there with me, you can see my subtitles.
Hey, maybe you should start a reaction series.
Oh yeah,
A
like trailer
reaction.
reaction series and everything. I love to watch that.
Hey, if you would like the Toy Planet React series, shout it out in the comments.
Yeah.
But
Prince?
overall, this is a good show.
Yeah.
All the characters.
What is the
you know,
best now?
There's good
in
acting.
MCU?
There's good production value, and I like the aesthetics as well.
Mm-hmm.
The TVA has this sort of Fallout look to it, where it's like stuck in the 1950s, but also a bit futuristic.
All the technologies and everything the TVA used was like kind of like wow.
Yeah, but
It
the
totally
building itself,
got me.
looked something like it fell out of the Fallout video games. If you ever played it,
Yeah, the Fallout series. Yeah.
Retro Future. Unfortunately, there's no merchandise for this yet, but Hot Toys
Yeah.
has teased that there are figures coming.
Mm-hmm.
And if I just wish upon this Tesseract, well, we might have some existing merchandise left. A wish on this, and then see if anything pops out of the multiverse.
Something is about to happen again.
Stupid, worthless rock, I swear to God. Come on, do something. Oh, here's Scott Lang again. Or
I'm still doubting that.
or Loki
Scott
in
Lang.
a quantum suit.
I don't think Scott Lang would actually bring like.
Should we call the TVA or not? Is
No,
it the Nexus event?
they
The
will
Nexus?
be here if maybe we have a catalytic event going to happen here where everyone dies. That's why TVA didn't come out at all. Shit.
But it's kind of worrying seeing maybe there's a Loki in a quantum suit. He's still
Yeah.
in Avengers quantum suit.
I don't think Scott Lang would promote these kind of things.
You think Scott Lang will promote Loki's merchandise?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't think so. He loves being Ant-Man all the time. He's like, hey, I'm Ant-Man. Remember me? Want
Well,
a picture with me?
Unfortunately, we've used up all the power left in this cosmic cube.
Well, that's all
So
we use.
That's the only wish I got. out
Yeah,
of it.
just to get like 2 of these merchandises on our hands.
So these merchandise, this I think just stay at the Cosmic Q, by the way. This Cost Rider Loki is still available in stock. We have I think 2 left. This is one of them. And Cost Riders
kinda cute.
are it's basically based on those old like
What do you
supermarket
call that
rides.
machines? Yeah, the ride
those coin
machines.
those coin machine rides. And the Hot Toys made figures out of them. This is Loki from his bike in Avengers 2012. It comes with this coin where you put in and play lights and sound and all that. So basically like a kid's ride at the supermarket.
But actually, if they release one with Sylvie on it, I'll buy. Simp. I'll buy.
You are simp.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it for Sophia. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but this is kinda cute,
good.
man.
This is one of the stuff we have left for Loki in
Oh,
stock.
so the back had stickers as
Oh
well.
yeah.
huh?
Oh, I forgot. The back has stickers. Basically want to decorate the machine, the ride itself, or just decorate. Like your laptop or your phone or whatever. They give you that option. The stickers, pretty cool. Like foil stickers. Actually
Interesting.
look pretty high quality as well.
I love it.
Hmm.
I mean, I love the coin as well. It looks like it brings nostalgia and a lot of good
Yeah.
characters in there as well.
So and one more is this SH Figure Arts Loki.
Okay,
Also
I
from
do
Mexico.
know why it's Loki already. It's not Scott Lang.
Why?
He actually opened it before.
Ah.
So never
God of
trust,
mischief.
yeah, never trust a Loki. You see, he actually unsealed the box already. Scott Lang won't do that. Definitely not Toy Panic. Yeah,
But Scott Lang was a thief.
yeah, but it was an honest thief.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Here's the SHF 2012 Loki, which
Yep.
we still have a lot in stock,
Mm-hmm.
and it's on 25% sale.
Yes.
So if you want an
really
SHF
high.
Loki for a good price, this is where to go. And Loki actually wears this in the beginning of the episode,
Glorious.
and then he loses it and gets the
Yeah.
TVH outfit later.
But I rather watch him like wearing the TVA variant. I love that.
Variant jacket. But yeah, if you want a Loki, there you go.
This is what you get.
Yes. It's still available in stock at 25% off. It even has the Tesseract. And even comes with the handcuffs and the mouth gag he gets at the end of Avengers.
For some machoism.
And his scepter, of course. It won't be Loki without his scepter.
Yeah. He's just
So-
brain controlling people with that one. And Sylvie doesn't need that staff to do that.
So yeah, if you want these to purchase for yourselves, the links are in the description below.
Yep. It does come with a Tesseract also,
Yes.
which you I think with the size of that you can actually I don't know, make a
It's
wish.
not the size of this.
Yeah.
You know.
I think with this size you can like ask for extra cheese and then you might get it. Like, I
It's
would
not-
like
that's how you
extra
can do-
cheese
you-
on my
you
Mac.
You wish on this for small things.
Yeah, for small things, I would like a choco top with the price of Sunday. Okay, yeah, you got it. So for that size, yeah.
So
But of course-
yeah, and then despite this brown box suffering some dents during shipping, the box inside is still pretty nice in pristine condition.
Yep.
Hmm.
This is great. So this
So,
is
yeah.
actually a totally fully sealed one. Never been unboxed before.
Again, links are in the description if you want to purchase these for yourself.
Want to get Tom Hiddleston?
You
Yeah,
need Tom
that's-
Hiddleston.
yeah.
And also, you can still add the Hot Toys 2012 Loki, which is being redone by Hot Toys. I think reissued or redone. I just add to favorites. It'll also be in the description, so if you have extra stock, you can purchase it as well.
Yep.
So yeah, overall, it's a pretty good new start to the MCU.
Yeah.
With this show, I mean, Falcon with the Soldier was meh.
So what about your personal thinking about Loki?
Well, I mean,
After you watch it, like
it
how do you
surprised
feel?
me actually. It surprised me, like with all the
Because the trailer was so disappointing.
yes, the trailer was so bad at marketing the show.
They were like,
I don't
yeah.
know how Disney screwed this up. Like, for honest to God.
Yeah, some people were like, yeah, after the trailer, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna watch it.
Yeah, people even criticizing the logo, but then when you see the show,
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
oh yeah, the logo looks actually in the context of the show, it makes sense and it looks pretty
He's a
nice.
mischief, right?
Yeah, and there's variants.
Yeah,
the
so
logo
there's a
symbolize all the
different-
variants as well. And Disney should have really marketed this thing a bit better. Actually, when they first announced.
Yeah,
the
they go with the strategy like try and then kind of
But
strategy.
so
Yeah, so that they
overall,
actually
like
did it.
I love this show. I recommend it.
Yep.
Loki's pretty good.
Is this an official return to the MCU for you?
No,
What?
no,
Still, ah.
no.
No, it's not MCU anymore. It's MCM.
I'm just gonna glance at it once in a while, but not coming back full force. No.
Come back, my friend.
Okay, I was a big MCU fanboy when I was like young, and the MCU was still just starting.
Come on.
I watched Agents of Shield, which is not canon anymore apparently.
Goodbye.
Yeah,
They were like,
and
silly.
all
We
the
have our own
old
TV
shows,
shows
Jessica
right now.
Jones and
Yeah.
Defenders, also apparently non-canon.
Luke Cage and everything. Bye.
Yeah.
That's another universe already.
Joe Bernthal's Punisher, bye.
Yeah, Iron Fist, bye, and everything, bye.
I'm hoping maybe with this new multiverse thing, they'll bring back some of the older cinematic versions of my favorite characters.
Mm-hmm.
Hoping
Such as?
Toby Spider-Man.
They're definitely going to do that.
I think was Thomas Jane, Frank Castle, Thomas Jane the Punisher.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, you didn't watch.
What,
You
you-
didn't watch Thomas Jane's Punisher.
The John
2004
Travolta
Punisher.
one?
Yeah, with John Travolta.
Is that good, eh?
I love that one. That was my first Punisher movie.
Okay.
And then Toby and Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider.
Oh,
I'm hoping they bring
he's
back
a
Nicolas
must
Cage
back, lah.
Ghost Rider.
He's a must.
I love Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider. People hate on Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider, but I love them as
Come
Ghost
on,
Rider.
who doesn't love Nicolas Cage?
Yeah.
Apparently, there was I
mean, come on,
heard
in
some
Spirit of
people
Vengeance-
criticizing
In
him.
Spirit of Vengeance, he's just going on like he's scratching at the door.
Ah,
He's going on full Cage. So it's pretty cool.
yeah.
Hoping they bring back some of the older versions of my favorite cinematic
Should
characters.
they bring back like well, maybe Edward the Hulk?
Ed Norton the Hulk. Oh, I would love Ed Norton the Hulk back. He's not this pushover that Mark Ruffalo's hard turned out to be.
It's a two different character with Mark Ruffalo.
But yeah, end of the day, it's just a new start to the MCU, and I think they got
Yeah.
a good footing forward. Like WandaVision was good, Falcon and Soldier was a bit of a misstep,
Yeah.
but this is like yes,
Totally
it's sort
all
of
good.
like yeah, it's
6
pretty good.
episodes are too short.
And immediately got greenlit for season 2.
Yeah, immediately. they might doing it just for 6 episodes, then they're done. Then
So,
say, wow, let's do season 2.
Yeah, that's our thought. What do you think?
I think this is the best show that MCU has to offer for now. And it came into the right time during the pandemic when we're staying home and then watching TV shows.
Yeah, so I'm cautiously optimistic for What If and Multiverse of Madness.
Oh, I was waiting for Spider-Man first because from the No Way Home, I think it's releasing on December or somewhere
Yeah.
right there, right, on this year. So when it was releasing
The Hot
in
Toys
this
is
year,
out too already. The Hot Toys back.
yeah.
So
So I think I don't have to wait till Multiverse of Madness.
out of 10, each
Mm-hmm.
show, like Loki is like at least a 9.
Oh yeah,
Production
definitely.
value, the scripting, the cast,
Mhm.
everything really. It's went up several notches,
Yep.
And WandaVision is an 8
Okay.
as
Cool.
well, but it's it's good, but like after seeing Loki, I mean Loki's like it pushes the bar higher than
Yeah.
what WandaVision set with. Falcon and the Soldier again, I'm not really a fan of all the current political stuff they're trying to put in. I've said this before.
It's
on the
it's very realistic
show.
kind of show.
It's, I don't know. It just rubs me the wrong way. I don't like it. Even though I did buy the hot toys of Falcon Cap.
Oh yeah.
I
So that's how it went,
yeah.
huh?
But well, what do you think?
I think mine's kind of pretty the same, but my one, I think the Falcon and Winter Soldier, if compared to Black Widow, I would put Black Widow on top.
Really?
Yeah, it's totally like a switcheroo in there because how do I say? Definitely Loki it's definitely a 9 or 10. Okay, I'm gonna give it like 9.5 or something. It's kind of high because it sets the whole new thing, what's coming soon.
It's laying all that groundwork.
Oh yeah, so it's so
It's
important.
putting foundation.
It's a
building.
very how do you say? I can actually get people to watch this. I will recommend it to anyone I see. Well, you want an MCU, you want a new MCU. That's it, Loki. And then when it comes to WandaVision, it sets a path also like a side character with the how do you say, another branch timeline and everything. The Suns might be surviving in another timeline.
It's setting up the mystic side of the MCU.
Yeah, the mystic side. And then I think I'm gonna give it like an 8. Yeah, an 8 or 9 or so, around there. It's quite high. But when it comes to like Black Widow, which it's on my third list, I think Black Widow is a fun movie to watch. Right? You got all the funs, you got all the actions, you got all the adventures. It's like a very popcorn flick. Okay, you can watch it with family without much thinking, and then you can just enjoy the humor. But to me, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier is
Too
kind of
much
bit like
politicking?
it's a very political show and a very personal show, which means like if I wanted to enjoy it with my family, right, it will be like kind of like very serious talking kind of thing, judging from the perspective and anything. It's not a fun thing to watch, but it's a good thing to explore lah. It's a good TV series to explore. So yeah, basically Black Widow also got like 7, but I think I'm gonna give like Falcon and Winter Soldier just a 5. It's a very low one for me because maybe I'm too invested into the multiverse right now. So they were like they're not part of it at any points lah.
And I think that's why Black Widow a bit falls short with people, because there's so much good stuff now. It came out too late.
Yeah, I mean it was like
I already
released
said last week. It's time.
Yeah. Too bad is that the train has already gone to the multiverse already.
Yeah, and Natasha's late.
So late.
She arrived late. She got
late.
stuck in traffic.
Yeah, maybe in Vormir.
So anyway, it's been our thoughts on on Loki.
Come on. What did you expect?
Have any more? If you have your own thoughts, put them down in the comments below.
Yeah, I think
And-
they still have one question they're going to put onto the comments or
What?
something. What is that doing here?
Oh, this is standing in for Alligator Loki. The Dragon Zord, because
Yeah,
it's
because-
green and gold. You don't actually have an alligator figure, and you don't have
Yeah.
a Loki helmet lying
But
on the.
because he looks green and some kind of gold with horns, I think that's a Loki. Like you guys or some Lokis don't believe the alligator is a Loki. This is a Loki. There, he
The
is.
Dragon Zord isn't a Loki.
He could be in another universe called Power Rangers universe.
Okay. But yeah, thank you so much for watching once again. If you like our content, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell for more notifications from content from us. It really helps in getting the channel, to grow, and helps us to spread more content to you. And if you want to support us directly as well, there's always links in the description. Also support us directly so we can make more content like this.
Yep.
And
Anything.
Thank
Anything
you.
at
And if you like content as well, just share it out. So that if people you want other people to watch your stuff.
Yeah, and we had to admit that this show is brought by Loki. So we had to spread the message.
Yes.
Vote for Loki.
Loki.
Vote for it.
Yes. And hope you find your own glorious purpose. Glorious purpose.
That's how they do.
Yeah.
All right.
I think
see
let's
you on
go
next
before
one.
TVA show up.
Yeah. We better
Alright,
do.
thank you so much.
Right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.